hosts DJ, Dylan, and Joe Ellis. How is everyone doing? Welcome to episode 2 of Adventures Radio.
Dose.
This one we'll be focusing on really this week being huge in regards to trailers, sneak peeks, first looks. I mean, it was left and right. Every day there was, if there wasn't an announcement of a trailer, there was a trailer.
Yeah, or a movie. We had
for a movie show.
Well, and we had a movie come out. We had Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, by the way, oh, yeah, hey, here's the first trailer to Cloverfield. Oh, and by the way, it's going to be available on Netflix in a couple hours.
Right now.
Enjoy. I haven't seen it, but you have.
I have.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Pretty much, we're going to go down the list. I don't think we have any particular order we're going to do it in, just whatever one we feel like talking about at the time. Yeah. But ultimately, going over this Super Bowl, post-Super Bowl week.
Go Eagles.
Congratulations to Eagles.
Congratulations to Eagles.
To Eagles.
To the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, let's start with Cloverfield Paradox. So,
okay.
I remember seeing that there was like all this talk about like, oh, God Particle is the name of it, and it's gonna be coming out like later on this year, and then out of nowhere it's like, oh, here's Cloverfield Paradox, and it's gonna be available after the game. Awesome
Marketing. For sure.
Awesome marketing, because I think everybody was hyped for that movie anyway.
Yeah.
And so to be like, oh, you want to see it? Here you go.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it yet. I'm making it a point to see it this week. You have, though.
I have seen it. I saw it that night.
Yeah, briefly tell us your thoughts on that. Did the hype kind of go good? Was it good for the movie? You tell me.
Here's what I compare it to. Have you seen the old Matthew Broderick Godzilla, right?
Yes.
You take the name Godzilla out of it, it's a good monster film.
Yes.
That's what this one is. You take Cloverfield out of it, it's a good sci-fi film with a dang good cast. But the minute you add that word Cloverfield in it, people are expecting... And then they promised us... You add the word Cloverfield, and then you promise us it's going to answer all the questions of the first 2 movies.
Mm-hmm.
It does, but not really. But
right.
Story-wise, it's not horrible. I mean, it's kind of your generic sci-fi. We're running out of energy on Earth, so we're looking for energy somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of all I want to give out without spoiling anything. But I didn't love it.
Right. I don't think a lot of people did.
I didn't like. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. It's not a Cloverfield movie to me. Mm-hmm. It's just another movie.
Right.
But like I said, if it had just came out and it was just a normal sci-fi film...
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard that it was shot...
It wasn't shot to be a Cloverfield movie.
No.
That's what I've heard, too. Kind of like 10 Cloverfield Lane, I heard was shot to be a movie called, like, Shelter or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then JJ got a hold of it and was like, I like it.
Yeah.
Monsters. So, there's 10 Cloverfield Lane, I mean, doesn't really have anything to do with Cloverfield until the end, which even then, it doesn't really. It's like these magnetic monsters that look like magnets.
Ah, cool. I can dig it.
But they don't look like the Cloverfield monster at all. So, I mean, I don't know. I just think that they wanted to make the trilogy. If it is a trilogy, there might be more to it. But I mean, the first one's just a generic monster movie, found footage, something that you've never really seen before with a monster movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they just try to kind of make it more than it actually was.
Right.
So
I think at this point they're like, hey, let's do it with different genres and see what happens. So this one's like sci-fi horror. Last
one was almost pure horror.
Really?
If not,
I hadn't seen that
terror,
one either.
I guess, or suspense. Mm-hmm. But it's We have another drink today, another Mountain Dew drink. The last one we tried was Mountain Dew Ice, and it was... Would you say it was bad?
It made me forget things.
Did make you forget?
It made me forget very important things in my life, if you guys remember.
Make you forget
so here's hoping that Pitch Black will not...
Pitch Black is good. Have you ever had Pitch Black?
It's been a hot minute. I remember giving you like a whole bunch for Christmas.
Yeah, I got
because you like it so much.
I do. I like it a lot. So
crack it in the mic.
I won't be sharing it as much this week.
Right.
Okay, we're trying.
Let's start this one. All right. So as he's getting this one ready, let's talk about a trailer that people have been wanting to see for a while. Solo.
Let me crack open this before we start talking about that.
Yeah, please. Ah, there we go. But yeah, Solo. Oh man, I remember completely forgetting that was coming out in May, and I just assumed it would come out in December.
I did too.
And then I looked at like the movies that were coming out this year, and it was like, oh, this one comes up at the end of May. I'm like,
wait, because it's part of that May marathon of movies.
yeah, the left and right 1-2 punch.
Yeah, it's like Infinity War, Deadpool, and Solo.
Yeah,
all different weekends.
But yeah, no,
no, yeah, we haven't talked about it outside of the podcast.
Yeah, no,
so.
this is actually our first time talking about it. You tell me your thoughts first.
You tell me your thoughts first.
I'm still trying to figure them out, honestly. I think, oh man, all the production issues make me really nervous, but just talking about the trailer, take all the production issues aside, I did not geek out and freak out the way that I usually do when it comes to Star Wars trailers.
Yeah.
It was really kind of gray, kind of darkish in tone-ish. Like, you know, when I think of Han Solo, I don't think like, oh, gray tones. But Rogue One's first trailer was like that, and Rogue One I loved.
Rogue One's kind of dark, though. I mean, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great film, but I mean, it does have... I mean, ultimately, it's a suicide mission.
Yeah.
And you know that going in, and they know that going in.
Right. But this one, you know that...
You know Solo survives. I mean, there's other characters around him, with the exception of Chewbacca, but like...
And Donald Glover.
Oh, and Donald Glover, yeah. But I mean, like, Daenerys, she's in it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, she is.
I doubt her... I don't know if her character will make it. But she's the love interest, and then, you know, Leia.
Yeah.
So...
But, yeah, no, okay, trailer-wise, there were some really cool shots I really enjoyed. The teaser, it was funny because it was like this, it was almost like a real-life army recruiter for the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, oh, how are you doing? You're going to love this. And I'm like, you never really see people in the Empire that are like that, so I thought that was kind of cool. Because that's totally how a army recruiter would be. So I thought that was kind of funny. But actual trailer, I think you see the little dice in Last Jedi. I had a feeling that they would play a part in this. What else? There are some really cool shots. I'm not sold on this guy as Han.
I'm not either.
And I don't really think anybody is. Like, just, he doesn't talk like him. Definitely doesn't look like him.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he doesn't look like him, but if he talks like him, I can kind of get past it. And then he says that line like, "We're good."
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't think Han would have said it like that. Even like a young Han, I don't know. Now we could. I thought that line of "I rebel" in the first Rogue One trailer, I was like, oh no,
that's stupid. But it wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, and it wasn't even in the movie, so. But even then, like, still, I was like, oh gosh, Jen Erso, this is going to be really, really bad. She was awesome.
She is
so
awesome.
Maybe, like, this is first trailer-itis, which we'll be talking about for some other trailers. But not sold on him. I don't think, if I am going to get sold on him, it probably won't be until I'm in the theater on May 25th watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what do you think?
I kind of the same thing. I don't know why I was hoping that they wouldn't show the Millennium Falcon a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They show him in it at the end. They show him get it, or kind of right by the cockpit. But I mean, I have same exact thoughts. I didn't like him too much.
Right.
My biggest thing with like newer Star Wars movies that come out, and I always have this gripe, that come out like in the middle of canon, like. Rogue One is the only example that we have.
Right.
They always add new characters, new kind of soldiers. Like
there's a new TIE fighter.
There's a new TIE fighter. I'm like, okay, as cool as that is, the only problem with that is where was it in 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah, now you're gonna hear mention of it in the books and the shows. But like, yeah, it always leaves that open. Like, okay, where were the U-wings?
Yeah.
Where
like
were the
Imperial-
TIE Strikers?
The Imperial Death Troopers.
Yeah, where were these guys?
Yeah.
Now they show up in Rebels, and they show up.
Yeah,
in...
but not everyone's watching Rebels.
Nope.
So
if you play Battlefront, there's a whole bunch of U-wings all over the place in Battlefront.
even in like
In Indoor.
really?
Yeah, Indoor. There's one in the trees, and it's like, wait a second.
That's not right.
So I mean, I'm all up for expanding the Star Wars lore.
Yeah.
And I love this side. I love the criminal underworld, the Jabba, the bounty hunters, the smugglers. So that I think is the most most excited for.
Do you think we'll see Boba Fett?
Oh yeah, if we don't see Boba Fett, you are missing out on a huge opportunity.
Do you think we'll see him?
Oh yeah,
And that's it, or do you think he'll be the main antagonist?
I doubt he'll be the main antagonist. However, I do highly think we're gonna get bounty hunters of some sort. You're definitely gonna get Boba Fett. You're definitely gonna get Jabba.
Dengar.
Yeah. You can't have a Star Wars movie like Dengar. Yeah, we'll definitely get something of them. They probably won't be prominent,
Yeah.
but they'll be there. I hope we get some kind of bounty hunter, Boba Fett
If
scene
not,
like we did with Vader.
We gotta get Boba Fett.
Yeah.
If not, you think we'll see Vader in it?
I don't think you need Vader.
I don't think you need
in
Vader
this one. I don't think you need Vader in this one. I thought you needed him in Rogue One because that one just made sense. Plus, that scene was gorgeous.
It's the best scene.
And really, you take his parts out, he really wasn't necessary. But I'm so glad he was in
glad he's
it. Really, if they put Vader in this one, it's just to say, "Hey, look, Vader's in this movie."
Vader. I don't think they should put Vader in this one,
No.
just to kind of, because Rogue One, it's like the Vader scenes. Like if you don't like the movie, you can at least agree that the Vader
The last
scenes are
5
great.
minutes were fantastic.
The last 5 minutes, and then when they show up, when he's talking to Krennic on Must Too Far.
Too far.
Those are the best scenes of that movie.
Yeah.
But I think you have Boba Fett kind of play that role in this one.
Yeah.
But I don't. The guys that they show up on that, or that they show on the planet, that like cliffside planet or something, they look like Mandalores to me.
Yeah.
Their mask
I'll have
looks
to
a lot
look at
like
it again.
Darth Revan. How do you say his name?
Yeah.
And he was a Mandalore, wasn't he? It's uncharted territory.
Yeah, I was like that.
He
that
was in the.
That's something I'd have to really look up again
I'll look it
because
up.
I don't remember. I have to look up that armor that you're talking because I know the scene. I just remember looking at the blaster and I'm like, that's a DL-44.
Oh, was it? I didn't. Even
Yeah. No. Regardless of if I think this movie is going to be awful or even if the reviews are terrible, everyone's gonna see that movie. It's Star Wars.
Yeah, it'll still make bank.
Yeah, it'll make bank, no matter what.
Unless it's just horrible.
Right. Which even then,
People will see it opening weekend. That's
Yeah.
probably still more than I'll ever make in my entire life.
truth.
But
No.
I'm excited for it. I mean, it's Star Wars.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
more
there.
Star Wars. At the end of the day, it's more Star Wars, and that's never ever a terrible thing.
Nah. Well. Nah.
Nah. But what else?
I want to ask you a question about the dice.
Oh, go
'Cause
for
in
it.
Last Jedi, when they showed up, I didn't remember them. Are they in the original trilogy?
They're in Episode 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't make a point of it at all. They're just dangling in the Millennium Falcon cockpit,
Yeah.
like just dangling in the back. And honestly, completely honest, did not know that they were there until I rewatched it after Last Jedi and was like, okay, I missed something. And there they are.
Okay.
They're just dangling there.
I missed that.
No, I guarantee you they're going to make them a big deal in this movie, which is why they made him a big deal in Last Jedi. So
They're
you're like,
dice.
hey, yeah. But I guarantee you it's going to be like the dice that, like, he won the Millennium Falcon with, like, he played him in a game, then he won him and blah, blah, blah. They're going to have some kind of
Well, then what
sentimental
is
meaning.
the sentimental meaning to Leia? They'd have a
You got me beat on that one. You got me. I got nothing.
hashtag Last Jedi is overrated.
Don't let Steven hear you say
no.
that. He just posted an article on why that's a masterpiece.
I disagree 100%.
And I think we should have a podcast with you two where I just sit in the back eating popcorn while you two go at it. Can we make that happen?
We can try.
Awesome.
Yeah, for all those who don't know, Joe is the expert on Star Wars original trilogy and lore. I got expert on prequels.
Yeah.
So
You got a pre question?
I got Preak Squad over here.
Freak Squad. Yeah.
So
No.
which is like being a master at nothing.
They got their charms.
Hashtag prequel memes on.
Oh,
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes. Before I start going on a tangent on that, I'm gonna say one word, or I'm gonna say a couple words, and then you just tell me the first thing that goes to your mind. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
A Lost World.
Exploding volcano.
Lost World without Vince Vaughn.
Indominus Rex Raptors.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
The love of my life.
Of course, we're talking about the second trailer to
Jurassic
World. A lot more focus on the human area of the actual. They're coming over here now.
Did you like it? I didn't.
I'm glad that it's not gonna be on an exploding island for an entire movie. However, I was like, wait a second, that the Indoraptor thing.
I think.
Like I'm okay with that. I'm okay without that. I'm sorry. I don't
know if it's just like the old school side of me, but like I don't like the genetically modified dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously they're dinosaurs, so they are dinosaurs in present day, so they're a little bit genetically modified.
Mm-hmm.
But like the whole Indominus Rex,
like we created one.
Yeah, Indominus Rex, I did not care about.
I liked the idea of it. I thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
But why are we doing it again?
Yeah.
Is my thing. Like, I was cool with it in one movie, but now we're...
Because I think a lot of people think the Jurassic World is... They all have the same kind of thing. It's like, it's great, or it's good, but it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anyone who's like, that's my favorite Jurassic Park movie. Or...
There's some cool scenes in it, but...
There are some
and I'm
cool
pretty sure, I guarantee you're going to get some cool scenes in this one,
mm-hmm.
but I mean, I guarantee you the magic, quote-unquote, of Jurassic Park,
yeah,
where just seeing the dinosaurs there was enough.
Yeah.
Like, you can't... It's not that anymore. Now I think this is going to be more of an action movie franchise. Like, it looks like a action horror kind of now with like there's this raptor or creature in this girl's bedroom. Ooh, that's scary. Like,
yeah,
it looks like they're definitely going their own way with this. It's more action focused. It's more horror focused. I remember having a lot of anxiety watching the first Jurassic World. More than I ever did in the Jurassic Park film, except maybe a couple scenes in the first one. But I don't know. Trailer wise, it was fine. I mean, it was fine. I still feel the same way I did about the original. I mean, you know that Blue makes it out, so that whole like, oh, is she gonna come back? Yeah, she's back. She's fighting the raptor in that room. Mm-hmm. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to enjoy myself because it's dinosaurs. It just like, I don't have a movie of Godzilla that I actually hate because it's like even Godzilla's Revenge, just because it's Godzilla and I enjoyed Godzilla. You know, so I think it's going to be one of those things where I can understand that it's a bad film or it could be a great film.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's going to have dinosaurs and I think that's going to be at the very least minor entertaining. There.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Because the first Jurassic World, I don't love it, but I could definitely watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
It does have Bryce Dallas Howard in it. So I could watch it whenever, but I could watch it again. No, I get behind that. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of like Star Wars for me. To me, there's no bad Star Wars film, or there wasn't until this last year. So
I'm scooting back from that one. I'm out.
I don't want you to get in that crossfire. But I don't know. I think it'll be all right. The first trailer to me kind of upset me that they showed the T-Rex. They showed the T-Rex in the first trailer because they had that.
You're talking when he ate that Carnotaur.
Is that what they're actually called? I know that's what they're called in the dinosaurs movie.
I think it's a Carnotaurus.
Okay.
Or I don't think it's a Ceratosaur.
I was getting so excited because I was like,
"Oh,
we've never seen one of those before."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's what's going to be the main villain of this movie," and then nope, my dreams got shot down like a B-52. I don't know if it's a real plane or not. I have no idea.
Right. I'll tell you something I'm excited for. That Jurassic World game.
Oh,
But let's save that for another one. I am so excited for
Operation Genesis kind of
reboot. We'll do a podcast on the games that are coming out this year. Coming up.
I got a lot.
Yeah, we'll do that in a couple weeks. But next trailer. Let's see. We did Solo.
Solo, Jurassic World, and we talked about Cloverfield.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna briefly talk for 30 seconds. There was an Injustice 2 trailer for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles showing them off. I am so excited to be playing as them because it's essentially you're playing as 4 different characters. You get all the Ninja Turtles. They all have a different weapon. It was just showing off how they play. And it is just so cool to be seeing Leonardo fight Darkseid and Raphael fight Atrocitus, and they get all these really cool outfits, and I'm so excited. I think this is going to be hands down the coolest DLC character they have ever had in Injustice 1 or 2. So, sorry, just wanted to briefly talk about that since we're talking about trailers that came out this week. But let's talk about Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah,
that's
Deadpool
what I'm
2.
excited for.
That was one of my favorites.
The
this
Justice
week.
League nod where they.
Oh, yeah. It sounded like we're trying to remove a mustache. Hilarious.
I didn't think they'd go that route. That early in a trailer.
Oh heck yeah! Of course he would.
Awesome.
That was great.
Awesome.
That was great. Yeah, because I was looking at him. I'm like, his arm looks really great. Okay.
Stupid.
So dumb. I love the at the end, Al points the gun in the other direction and then
changes
moves.
her.
Yeah. It's just that movie's gonna be so stinking hilarious.
It is.
It's gonna be so good.
I love him. I love the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this one's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin, I think is.
You think it'll have sequelitis? It's not as good as the first one.
I think if it does, it'll make fun of it. Like if it, I'm sure the writers in that room, like Ryan Reynolds and all of them, are all gonna realize, oh, that joke's not as funny as it was in the first one. Let's keep it and then make a
joke about how it's not as funny as the
And that's like if you embrace the meme, it's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
It's funny if you embrace it. So
I appreciate that.
I do too. If they know what they are. But no, I'm excited. Like I said last week, Josh Brolin's gonna be making bank this year.
Yeah.
Because that was the highest grossing rated R film last year, wasn't it? Or the year it came out?
I think it was 2016 when it came out.
I think it surpassed it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it did, but regardless, like that made
still
people go, "Oh, wait, we can make rated R movies and still make money." Logan.
Yeah, the Logan was just great.
Yeah, like we don't have to take chances as long as we make a good quality movie. And I think Deadpool really kind of jump-started that. Yeah. So I'm excited to see him again. I think it'll be hilarious. I think it'll be fun.
Me too.
It'll have great nods. It'll be just like the first one. Yeah. Super enjoyable throughout the entire thing. Even if it's not as good as the first one was fantastic.
The first one.
You know, like I think even if it's not as good, it will still be very entertaining.
Yeah.
And very hilarious. It won't be bad. No. Watch me say that and watch it be careful.
What if it's horrible?
And no, we won't talk like that, Dylan. We're positive thoughts, good vibes.
It probably won't be.
But speaking of Josh Brolin, Infinity War.
Infinity War, little.
Yeah, we had a little. We had new footage.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but let's be honest. If they never released a trailer to Infinity War, it would still be the highest-grossing film of the year. Mm-hmm. No, there was some cool. There were some new shots. You get Cap's new shield.
Shields.
Yeah. Very Black Panther design, obviously.
I think. Did something happen to his shield in Civil War that I missed?
He
dropped
it.
Threw it in Iron Man or something.
Yeah, it was symbolic on how he's not going to be Captain America or something like that.
100% forgot about that.
Yeah. So now he has that shield. I guarantee you he'll get it before the end of the movie.
Iron Man should give it to him.
But I'm going to get back on that shield in just a second. I'm just going through all the different things I saw. Mustache Bros, Tony Stark and Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a Mustache Bros. Is from one of the newer Iron Man comics where he is asking for a high five from Doctor Strange. Yeah. It's like Mustache Bros. And Doctor Strange is just like, no. And then eventually high fives him. He's like, Mustache Bros. So, yeah. Oh, so God. You see them doing a little team up. He's casting a spell and Iron Man flies in.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's so tight. But that Spider-Man is on that ring from the first trailer, and it looks like it's going up into space, and he's in space with it. Like, I didn't catch it the first time. I was like, hey, look, Tom Holland's there. And then the second time I watched it, I'm like, I think that's the blue line of the atmosphere that he's in. And then another shot, he's wearing a different outfit. He's in the armor.
The spider armor.
Yeah, he's in the spider armor with Doctor Strange and Tony Stark. Thor's got his eye patch still.
Okay.
Trying to remember anything else, but the last shot.
Oh yeah, with Thanos.
Did you notice he had a scar on his face?
Yeah.
He had a scar on his face. He had 3 little scars on his face, and then I rewatched the trailer, and Cap's shield has 3 little.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, has 3 little spikes on the end of it. First time I watched it, I was like, oh, Black Panther got up there and smacked his face. Mm-hmm. But then I saw it again, and I was like, okay, either Black Panther or Cap went up there and smacked Thanos on the face.
Yeah.
Regardless,
that's cool.
Thanos don't look happy. He just looking at that face that he's making, I'm like, whoever he's looking at is screwed.
Yeah.
it's not gonna have a good day.
No, he ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. No. I'm so.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
That movie.
That one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's another one like Jurassic World 2. Like, even if it's bad, it's good.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna be entertaining.
Be bad, but
yeah,
I don't see how that movie can be bad. So
I'm so excited. We still need to figure out what the Soul Stone is. I wrote a whole article about how it's gonna be in Thor Ragnarok, and it never showed up in Thor Ragnarok. So I'm gonna have to go back on that one.
Where do you think it is?
Well, now we got 2 choices. It's either in Black Panther, which we'll find out this time next week, or it is in Infinity War, and it'll be introduced somewhere there.
I kind of hope it's not in Black Panther. Just for the sole purpose of, like, sole purpose. Just for the sole purpose that, like, I saw something, it's like, why are all the Infinity Stones on Earth?
Yeah.
Most of them aren't, but it's like they're all attracted to each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be kind of like milking it if you go it. If you put it on Earth in Wakanda, you're like, okay.
Yeah, because then at that point, that'd be like 4.
Yeah. So
technically like 3 that all originated on Earth, and then Loki brought the 4th one there.
Yeah, the only one that isn't is on Xandar.
Xandar and the Reality Stone, which was with the Collector.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. God, I'm so ready for that movie.
But I think it's going to be Guardians 2. I think it's going to be in that cocoon, Adam Warlock's cocoon. That shiny thing at the top of it. Or in the middle of it. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
If Adam Warlock's not in this movie, either part 1 or part 2.
2 out of 10.
It's trash.
It's trash.
It's trash.
Trash movie. You need Adam Warlock, and you need that little small.
You don't need him.
Goblin-looking guy.
You don't need him, but you do. I mean, you gotta have Adam Warlock.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. We'll have something. I think they've already gone out and said, yeah, he's not in those. He might not be in Guardians 3. We don't know. I don't know. That's all the stuff I've been reading is like people are just like, I don't know. We might.
James Gunn screwed us over with the end credit scene of Guardians 1. He said it's the best end credit scene in the Marvel universe.
Oh, did he say that?
Stupid Howard the Duck.
I was so upset. I completely forgot how much I loved that movie because I was so upset that it was just movie. Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ooh, I bet it's going to be something either A, it's going to be a trailer to Age of Ultron, or B, it's going to be something Thanos.
More Thanos.
Or C, something awesome. I was thinking for like a month of how awesome it's going to be. And then it was just Howard the Duck. Little tag at the end. Nope.
And I felt gypped at the end of Guardians 2. Just because I didn't like the movie. And so much potential in that movie to have Thanos, but that's another day.
Yeah.
So I guess Ego's alright.
What is it? Got a couple more.
We do.
So this one wasn't one of the big movies that are coming out, but it's still something that I'm extremely excited about. The Jessica Jones trailer.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it, so it's gonna be all you.
Hey man, I got this one because I am excited. Jessica Jones, hands down, easily one of, if not the best defender. Which, I mean, compared to Iron Fist, really ain't saying anything. But she is easily one of the most entertaining. Her show was just this psychological thriller, and it was so in depth, and she is such a good character. That was easily one of my favorite Netflix series shows. So this trailer dropped, and it's really focused on how she got her powers. It's like the mystery of how she got her powers. And is she the only one?
Mm-hmm.
The answer to that is no, there's somebody else. So that's going to be the villain. Somebody else is trying to take over her investigation company. It's very intriguing. Things that completely forgot that I wanted to know the answers to. But yeah, no, this trailer's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna really want to see this when it comes out, and it comes out in about a month. I think it's February 8th, I believe, either 8th or 9th.
February?
Yeah. No, what did I say?
February.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
What did I say?
Oh my god.
No, it's March. Sorry, it's next month. I'm very excited. I think the show's gonna be great. And I think after that is Luke Cage, but that's another story. Sorry, so that was just something that came out this week that I wanted to talk about. Now, we talked about this next trailer. We talked about this movie last week on our podcast. Mm-hmm. Venom. That Venom trailer, though.
I want to know your thoughts on it, because whatever you say, I might... It comes out March 8th, by the way, Jessica Jones.
March 8th, okay. I knew I was somewhere around there.
I want to know your thoughts on it, because I haven't heard you talk about this.
Okay, I'll tell you. The best thing that came out of the Venom trailer was the comment section.
Oh yeah, all the memes about him.
The 116.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious!
Hilarious.
It is so funny when you step on a Lego.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best part, because they don't show anything.
Yeah.
They don't show anything. I mean, that is the textbook definition
of a teaser.
Teaser.
Yeah.
Now, when they said that there was going to be... When they were like, oh, here's the poster, and we're going to show a trailer tomorrow. I was like, wait, didn't you guys just start post-production like 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not going to be any CGI.
Yeah, if they showed any footage of Venom, it'd probably be Tom Hardy walking around in a green morph suit.
Yeah. Like, the only thing you see of Venom is...
A little bit of the symbiote.
Yeah, going up his neck
and then
in 116, and then the stuff in that jar.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you're 2 weeks into post-production, that's probably all you got done at this point. But, like, all these people... You saw the thing where, like, all those scientists were jumping back.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, come the movie, that's going to be a special effect where the Venom suit is, like, shooting webs at all of them at one time.
Yeah.
It was just, at that time, we just had to have an action shot. And boom. And then, ooh, look, cars are flipping. I'm like, okay, cool. Where's Venom?
When does the movie come out?
October?
You don't have to have a teaser now.
No. No, you don't.
No one's expecting.
Dude, a teaser... Well, no, Comic-Con would probably be... July would probably be a little bit too late. But, I mean, tag it onto Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Tag it onto Infinity War. You probably have time then. You know?
Yeah.
Like, get... Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for the Venom movie still.
Yeah.
I
didn't hate
like
it.
Yeah, it didn't make me not want to see the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it just didn't show anything.
Yeah.
It didn't show anything that made me go, okay, I'm so excited for this movie. It also didn't show anything that made me go, okay, I am not excited for this movie. You know, it was just like, hey, we're making a movie.
It looked like a fan film to me, a fan-made trailer.
Yeah.
Some of those fan-made trailers that you see, but...
Yeah. I didn't rightly care for it. Like, it didn't show anything. Like, I still don't know anything except for what the movie's based off, like the comics that are based off of it.
I I saw a YouTube video of some guy nitpicking that trailer to no end. He said it's bad because if you don't know who Venom is, you don't know what the movie's about. And I was like, if you're going in to see a Venom movie, you know who Venom is.
Yeah, I would hope.
Like, he said that the movie's gonna suck because there's no Marvel on the poster. It doesn't say the word Marvel's Venom. I was like, well, because it's not really.
Yeah, it's still this is still technically a Sony property. Yeah. I'll admit that part kind of made me a little wary, but it'll be better than Spider-Man 3. I guarantee you. I'm excited to see Venom. I'm excited. I just want to see what he looks like. That would have been enough for me to go, yeah, just to see what he looks like.
I agree. Well, the poster makes it look like they're going for the old school Venom,
which is totally fine with me. But I want like 100% confirmation this is what he looks like in the movie. I don't want it to be like a poster that shows him. I want to see him like final shot. Mm-hmm. You know. Until then, we get 116 memes.
Yeah.
Which is also
okay
good.
With.
But yeah, you.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't. I remember watching it, and I kept thinking. I kept looking at the timestamp, and then it was over. I'm like, oh, there's probably something at the end, and they'll show. Oh, it's over. Now I'm watching an ad for Progressive.
Right.
So, I don't know. I mean, I didn't hate it. It just wasn't what I wanted it to be. Because I think you're right. If you're showing Venom, you got to show Venom.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's a teaser, but show a silhouette of him.
Yeah.
Show just one part of it, like a hand.
I mean, the Godzilla trailer at least showed a silhouette of Godzilla, the very first teaser. Like, it showed nothing except destruction.
Yeah.
And then the last shot was literally him covered in smoke, which was totally okay, because oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, there's nothing. I mean, you don't even know. And I guess, I mean, it is a teaser. Mm-hmm. But you have no idea what is going on in the movie. You don't know what the plot is unless you've read Venom, Lethal Protector.
Which even then, they might just take inspiration by a couple parts of that movie. We don't know.
Do the books take place in San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's where it looked like the movie. Okay.
Yeah. This is Golden Gate Bridge. You see that in about half the trailers that come out nowadays.
That's true.
It's either that or Empire State Building.
I have an interesting theory about, or not a theory, but there's something interesting circling the movie right now, and a lot of people are talking about IMDb. Mm-hmm. Tom Holland is on the cast list.
Yeah.
I mean, that could just be anything.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you're just a normal user for IMDb, you can't log in and change. It's not like Wikipedia.
Right.
So, do you think Tom Holland would be in it?
I heard there was one of the producers, I believe, was saying, oh, yeah, we had Tom Holland on the set a couple days ago. Yeah.
Freaking Sony.
Yeah, I know. Like, he just straight up said, oh, yeah, he's on the set. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, he was there. We shot some scenes with him. So, and I kind of talked about this last week, but that just...
That'll confuse so many people.
That'll confuse so many people, because that'll be after Infinity War, and we don't know what's going to happen there, and you can't really be like you can't have Tom Holland, like, in a hoodie, walking around San Francisco, being like, oh yeah, everything's fine. It's not like we didn't just get our butts kicked by Thanos. And then, so you gotta open up, like, okay, where does this fit in the timeline? Okay, is this post or pre him getting the black suit? Because it's gotta be, like, I mean, I guess he never got... We don't know, because it just opens all these different...
And it's gonna mess up a timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unless you establish...
Like,
even if you establish, it's weird.
It's gonna be weird, because if it was like any of the other Spider-Mans, it seemed like they had a little bit more leeway with it. But like with Tom Holland being in high school, with Aunt May being kind of as protective as she is, if you have Tom Holland just all of a sudden in San Francisco.
But it's weird. It's like Venom is so tied to Spider-Man in his origin, in any of his origins. It's like having Batman without dead parents.
I thought you were about to say the Joker.
No. But like, just legit, it's engraved in his origin.
Yeah.
Well, so much.
He was basically created from Spider-Man, give or take. Spider-Man gets the symbiote
the suit and then
takes it off and gives it to Eddie Brock, basically, as a Christmas present.
Yeah, because that's totally how the comics went. I think they're gonna go the ultimate route. It looks like that's gonna... But then I don't know.
I didn't...
Because it looked like there was a spaceship.
I didn't like that. Like, if that's how the symbiote gets here, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But if it's not, if that's a villain, A villain.
A villain of the villain.
A villain of the villains.
The Lethal Protector villain.
I'm okay with that.
Villain? Yeah.
A villain of Venom.
Yeah.
I'll be okay with that.
Mm-hmm. I just hope it's not as bad as the other supervillain-centric movie that came out a few years ago.
Suicide Squad?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I
it's
mean,
like, oh, we're bad guys, but we're actually good guys.
If you
We
do
don't really do anything.
I haven't read the Lethal Protector series.
Mm-hmm.
I remember... My favorite thing about those, because I looked through them, I never read them, but the cover of every of those books, guest starring Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and I'm like
every single,
just call it Venom and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or just like call it Venom, but don't say, hey, Spider-Man's in this one. Like
he was in every single one.
He was yeah, because it's just a 6-part miniseries, and every single one, it was like, oh, by the way, Spider-Man's in this one on the cover. Haha.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate the trailer. I know a lot of people that hate it, or a lot of
it
internet
just didn't show
trolls.
anything, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I would have rather not had a trailer.
I would have not have a teaser. The poster's cool.
Yeah, poster's fine.
I still knew people that on the internet that were griping about the poster though, because it didn't. They're like, if you don't know who Venom is, you don't know what's going on in this movie. And I'm like...
Okay, yeah, if you don't know who Venom is, chances are you're probably not going to go see the movie.
Yeah, like, what up, man?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of YouTube things I saw about that, I'm like, you gotta... I think that's what the problem is nowadays. Most people are so nitpicky with all these movies. That's a different subject. I don't want to get too deep into that one.
Oh, I would love to someday.
Like, I knew someone who didn't like Last Jedi because...
Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi because of a certain character dying.
Oh, right.
They're, at the very end.
They take one thing about a movie.
They're like, you can't... Or a certain character story arc.
Right.
Like a Luke story arc. They're like, that's not in his character. I hate the movie. I'm like...
I'd like to keep that as a topic one day. We'll hold on to that.
That'd be like a 3-hour podcast.
Right, for real.
But Venom's not horrible.
No, it's just... I don't know. It's so hard to tell your thoughts about a movie when you don't have anything to base it off of, which stinks because now we have a trailer that doesn't give us really anything. Which is...
I mean, it still leaves it open-ended.
Yeah, which... I mean, I guess that's what teaser trailers do. To be honest, other than... Thanos wants to get the Infinity Stones. I don't know what's going to happen in Infinity War. I don't know what that movie's about other than, hey, Thanos wants
getting the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, well, yeah, but see, that's all I know. In this one, it's like, okay...
I kind of like it, though. I kind of like not knowing what it is.
Yeah. I mean, Black Panther comes out in a week, and I really... Other than, hey, Black Panther is in the movie, and he has to rule a country, I don't really know what's going to happen. So, I mean,
my theory on Black Panther is it's him. He just got back from Civil War, lounging in his lounge pants. Eric Killmonger comes around and wants to take over Wakanda or steal all the
Infinity Stones.
Vibranium. Is that what it is? Okay, I was about to say adamantium, but that's Wolverine.
That's Wolverine.
He steals all the vibranium or wants to. Black Panther fights him in that little thing in the lake or whatever, that little fight.
Warrior Falls.
Loses, has to fight him again.
Uh-huh.
Because he gets the vibranium, makes the Eric Killmonger suit. That's what
the Golden Jaguar.
Golden Jaguar. Go Jags.
A random thing, and then we can end it, because I don't think there's any other trailers. Are we missing any?
Only thing no. Now.
But the only thing... just one random thing, and we'll talk, and we'll end it. Just because we're hyped for Black Panther, which comes out in a few days. M'Baku, I guarantee you, it's gonna... M'Baku's one of the characters in the movie, and he's a huge villain of Black Panther's. Ends up being the White Gorilla. Guarantee you we're gonna have some setup for him being the villain in the next movie.
Do you think they'll do the Doctor Strange route?
Probably, yeah. Where M'Baku's in this movie, just like Mordo was in the other movie, and helped him out in some way, or is there, and you're aware of him, and then you find out, like, oh, he's going to be the bad guy in the next one. Kind of what they're doing with Scorpion and Spider-Man. Like, hey, he was there, and now he's going to be the bad guy. I like that. I think that's a cool route to go. I think that's a good thing that Marvel's doing.
I don't like the guy that played Scorpion.
I only know him as Voss from Far Cry 3, and he was awesome in that game. I hope that transitions into this.
Scorpion's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Not my favorite, but
Mm-hmm.
I like. Yes, I like your theory on Black Panther on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's twice that we brought up the whole Doctor Strange. Because
villain
being allied of the good guy,
mm-hmm.
and then turning villain in the next one we talked about last week with Aquaman and Ocean Master.
Yeah. Oh, Shin Master.
But I do want to go back on Venom for a hot second.
Let's go for it.
What are the odds that it is an MCU film?
Well, now that Tom Holland is supposedly in it, I'd say very high. Now, should it be? Okay, I would love to see Venom in the MCU, but if it's Sony doing their own thing, let Sony do their own thing. And Sony needs to not be like, oh yeah, we're in the MCU, by the way.
Yeah, it's like that kid in the playground who thinks he's part of your group, but he's not.
I'm sorry, what?
That kid in the playground who thinks he's part of your group, but he's not.
Yeah. He's not.
He's not.
Too young.
Yeah.
He's too young.
He's too young.
And his feet smell.
And
His mom cuts his hair weird.
And it doesn't look right.
Right. And I hope... Because I would love to see Venom in the MCU. I would, but not this way.
I think take Tom Holland out, put Michael Keaton in.
There you go.
Very end.
There you go.
Or...
Just to say, hey, I'm Birdman.
Yeah, it shows up, because I mean, that would make
Not
sense.
even as Vulture. He's Birdman.
He's as Birdman.
As Birdman.
Same name that he had in Birdman and everything, not even...
And then he's like, I made McDonald's.
Just go with all the Michael Keaton.
Every Michael Keaton role.
Except, I wouldn't put it past Sony.
Yeah.
They've done stupider stuff in the past.
Yeah.
I was about
to not upgrade their cybersecurity.
I was about to blame them for fan force stick, but that's not them. That's
Fox.
Fox.
That is not them.
I think Fox is worse.
When it comes to Fantastic Four, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can talk about one last thing.
Yeah.
And then one last question. Kind of an update question, and then we can end it.
Yeah.
This one's pretty short. Where is Marvel on that Fox deal? Because I knew there was a point there where I got a text message one time from my Marvel Unlimited app, and it texted me and said, Marvel Fox deal in the works, or like a Marvel update. But I haven't heard a darn thing about it.
There's a reason for that, and the reason is that they have to, and I'm going to be very vague because I don't know the actual legal mumbo jumbo that goes with it, but the bare bones of it is they have to do all these like legal screenings and have to pretty much get it okayed by the government.
The government's involved?
Yeah. Well, when you have like billions upon billions of dollars like this...
How big is the deal? I guess billions.
Yeah. I forgot the exact number, but I know it's like... I want to say it's 4 point something billion, I think? Maybe. It might even be more than that.
I'll look it up.
It is a lot of money being tossed around, and when you have that much money getting tossed around, government's gonna be like, wait a second, let me see, I want to see that, and so
I want to see.
I will see that. Let me look at that.
Let me look at that.
So okay, ultimately the timeline of when we're actually going to be getting some kind of Fox, Marvel, Disney deal solidified is anywhere between 12 months to 16 months. What's up?
I found out the amount.
What was the amount?
What did you say?
I said like 4.6, but I think that was like Star Wars.
You are
or that might be people. That might be people.
Way off.
What was I?
52 billion.
What?
They want to buy it because 21st century Fox assets is worth 52 billion, and that's how much Disney is going to buy it for. Yeah, government should get involved.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said like 4.
What did you say?
I hate you. Hold on.
I think I was thinking like average number of people on Earth, 4.6 billion. Or was that... I don't know why that number's in my head right now. But... Yeah, no. Yeah, government's getting involved. It'll be somewhere around a year to a year and a half. Somewhere around there before we actually hear anything. But the latest update I've heard is... one of the bigwigs at Disney was pretty much saying, oh, we have a contingency plan in case anything wrong happens from here until then. Because I think technically Fox is still on the market. I think, because the deal hasn't officially 100% went through. I don't know, but Disney was like, "Oh yeah, we've got a contingency plan. Like we're gonna do whatever we can to make sure that Fox is ours." Kevin Feige said it would be 2019 before we heard anything about a crossover, or they did anything about a crossover with X-Men or Fantastic Four or anything like that.
That's next year.
Yeah, it's next year, and it's also in Avengers 4, which I guarantee you in credits is going to be something on the
Galactus.
I stinking hope so. But we could talk about that. I'd love to just talk about theorizing. I love theorizing.
I can't do another Fantastic Four reboot. I can't do it.
I can as long as it's Marvel, because I thought the same thing about Spider-Man, and I was pretty okay with Tom Holland.
I'm not gonna talk about that one. I can't do X-Men. I probably can do Fantastic Four. X-Men. That's all.
I just want the villains. I love the villains of that Fox owned.
Just give me Galactus.
Just give me Galactus. Give me Doom.
Give me Galactus.
Give me some Super Skrull.
Give me some Doctor Doom. Give me some Super Skrull. Give me some Silver Surfer.
I like Magneto.
Yeah, but I can't picture anyone else.
Toad.
Give me Toad.
Give me Toad.
Give me Toad.
But no, that.
I want Doom. I want Doom now. Doctor Doom. Not Doom.
I was gonna say I borrowed your copy. It's right there.
Yeah, give it back. I have it for Switch. No, I want Doctor Doom. That would be great.
Doctor Doom, Galactus. Those are the ones I want. I don't care if they use Fantastic Four or X-Men. I know you can't use Fantastic Four without some Doom. That just doesn't make sense, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I'll be alright with that.
But no. Alright, so, this was a good week. This was a really good week if you're a nerd.
And an Eagles fan.
And an Eagles fan, for sure. And next week we get the Black Panther. So that'll be an equally good as good.
Is that next Thursday?
That is technically the release is
Friday.
The release is Friday, the 16th, but all the fans will be there at the premiere on Thursday. Us. I got my tickets right here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
So
we'll be there.
We'll have that to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have that to talk about, and then
I'm gonna make the schedule right now on the podcast. You want to meet up on Friday? Do the podcast.
Let's do it.
So I can post the review that day.
I'm down.
Because we can just talk about Black Panther that whole time.
I'm totally okay with that.
Okay. See, we'll do that.
See, you guys are a part of the planning process.
That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So wow, I don't have to worry about a schedule next week.
Nope.
So
we'll be here.
Black Panther doing that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I am too. Panther. But we'll tell you all about that coming next week. Awesome. Guys, if you have any questions you'd like your DJ Ellis to answer, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, post in the comment section. We'll have the links in the description below.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that we had a video so I could point down.
Yeah.
But I can't.
For those who can't see, he is pointing down for you guys.
I'm pointing down.
He's telling you where it's at. Leave a comment there. Let us know any questions you have, anything nerd related, comic books, Star Wars, anything at all. You let us know. We'll answer it. And until next time, I hope you guys stay adventurous. Farewell.
See you.
Bye-bye.